Hey folks, Odd here with your outer world news. Current time is 5:31 p.m. April 18th, 2013. Alright, here we go folks. Got a lot to go over today, so bear with me. Alright, so here we go. On to the Max Kaiser reports. Theft in America, Eurozone, unemployment, wealth confiscation. If you guys want to go ahead and check into this, this is for the whole money update. It's about 27 minutes long if you guys want to know what's going on financially with our country and with the world. Very good report, like always, if you guys want to look into that. Also, now on to this, the Texas plant explosion. Alright, this right here is full video of the first explosion. Now, it's also got from another angle here. Here you go. Texas plant explosion, second perspective. Now, this is from a different angle, but I couldn't see the same exact thing that I did on the one, but I kind of could. I want to investigate that a little further, but here you go, folks. Emergency vehicle explosion caused by unknown weapon, HAARP. Some people are saying fireballs, some people are saying HAARP, some people are saying missiles, but there's a lot of talk going on about this. And this right here is the best viewpoint. This is from Anthony Antonello. Did something else cause the explosion in Waco? If you watch it over here on the right hand side, it looks like a fireball coming in, like a missile or something. And you can see when it hits, it looks like it explodes outward like this, like something hit it, it made it explode that way. Very crazy video if you guys want to look into it. Also, cop pulls gun at McDonald's because of slow service. See, now those are the types of cops right there that need to have their rights taken away from them for being a police officer, because, that's just wrong. Just wrong. The guy just comes up to the window and pulls a gun on this, helpless person, sitting behind the window. Just retarded. Alright, here you go. UK tries to hide its destructive role in arming terrorists across Syria. This is from Press TV Global News. I like to get my news from them because they have very honest stuff. They do have good stuff on there. So if you guys want to check it out, UK is trying to hide the fact that they're helping out terrorists like Al-Qaeda, Al-Qaeda, Definitely look into that. Also, U.S. House of Representatives passes Cispa cybersecurity bill. Now, there's a loss for us right there. We won on the whole gun registration thing, but it looks like we lost with Cispa and the cybersecurity. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look at this, it says the U.S. House of Representatives has passed the controversial Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protect Act. Lawmakers in the House voted 288 to 127 Thursday afternoon to accept the bill. Next, it will move to the Senate and could then end up on the desk of the U.S. President Barack Obama for him to potentially sign the bill into law. Come on, Senate. You guys helped us out, with the other stuff. So let's see what happens there, Hopefully, Cispa gets rejected. Alright, now on to World War III news. North Korea demands lifting of sanctions as conditions for U.S. dialogue. North Korea has named its conditions for talks with the U.S. the removal of all UN sanctions following Pyongyang's nuclear and missile test, and a promise by Washington not to engage in nuclear war practice with Seoul. And then, this is what Kerry comes out and says. He rejects North Korean conditions for nuclear talks, wants clear signals from Pyongyang. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has dismissed conditions laid out by North Korea for talks as unacceptable. Early Thursday, Pyongyang demanded the removal of all UN sanctions and a promise by the U.S. not to engage in nuclear war practice with Seoul. North Korea said the demands will have to be fulfilled if Washington truly seeks a meaningful dialogue with Pyongyang. If the United States and the puppet South have the slightest desire to afford the sledgehammer blow of our army and the people, and truly wish dialogue and negotiations, they must make a resolute decision, and North's National Defense Commission said in a statement. Sorry if I'm a little tongue-tied again today, folks. So there you go, man. I mean, just more crazy stuff, Alright, now here we go into this. In Bahrain, riot player tear gas arrest protesters ahead of F1 race. More crazy stuff going on in the world, folks. Bahrain riot police have fired tear gas and stun grenades at Shan protesters who threw petrol bombs during a demonstration against Sunday's Formula One race. Just crazy. You can't even have a soccer game or, soccer game or a race or anything like that anymore in the world. It's like all kinds of stuff that breaks out. Alright, here we go on to this. Iran has tripled uranium in Ricin. There you go. Iran has tripled the number of advanced uranium enrichment. Just craziness. I don't even want to read the article because it just makes me so angry. There's all these failing nuclear plants in America, and all over the world. Honestly, the nuclear power program is one of the dumbest programs that they've ever created in the entire existence of human nature. Just for the fact of, even when we have to dispose of the nuclear waste, we cause problems environmentally. It's just, and think about it, if we did get a huge solar flare, that would wipe out our satellites and our power grids, we would all die from nuclear fallout. It's just one of the stupidest decisions they could have ever made. Alright, now here we go. West will pay for supporting Al-Qaeda, Assad said. Syrian President Bashar Assad has continued in a TV interview that the West will pay a heavy price for allegedly helping Al-Qaeda extremists in the country's 2-year uprising, adding into the government's defeat and out of the question. I honestly believe that that's happening too. I mean, think about it. The U.S. just moved 200 troops over there, around Jordan. I guess we'll see what's going on with that, right? Also, suspicious substance found at U.S. Naval Building in Virginia. A suspicious substance has been found in the mailroom of a U.S. Naval Building in Arlington, Virginia. All personnel have been evacuated from the building as a precaution, according to the Navy statement. It comes just one day after a letter addressed to the President Barack Obama was intercepted and found to contain ricin. So there you go, folks. There's more on that. Just craziness. Our Defcon warning system right now is at level 3. So still, thank the good Lord for it not dropping. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. On to robot news. Robots are not coming. They are here. Giant 6-legged all-terrain robot. You guys have got to check this video out. It's like this huge looking spider looking thing, it's like, and it walks, it has like object recognition, all kinds of weird stuff. This object is something else. You guys got to take a look at that. And also this really got me going. The robots are coming and they are a hell of a lot faster than you. This thing, you will not believe it. You got to watch this video. This one robot arm dribbles a ball so fast that you can't even see how fast it was with your naked eye. It's just so quick. But when they slow down the process, you see that he bounced that ball more than a few times. Crazy stuff, just, they got robot arms catching stuff. I mean, it's just weird. You guys want to go ahead and take a look at that. On the weather news, flood threat from snow melts up around Fargo, North Dakota and down. They're actually in line for more snow this weekend, so the Dakotas, I feel your woes, please. Stay safe. Just be ready up there for any type of floods that may be coming your way and any type of more snowpack that you guys will get. Also, today's severe storm outlook. If you guys live anywhere between Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, up here Kentucky, all the way up through, where the Michigan is, stay safe today. Also, this is moving east, so around Pennsylvania, New York, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, parts of Kentucky and Tennessee. Please, in Ohio, please stay safe tomorrow, just in case, because there's a lot of stuff going on, just craziness. It is spring, so. Also, mass bird die-off. Thousands of birds stranded, killed at Utah's Dugway Proving Grounds. This happened, I believe, this morning. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look at it. Just crazy stuff, More birds falling dead from the sky. Also, sinkhole news. One injured after a large sinkhole swallows 3 cars in Chicago's South Side City. If you guys want to go ahead and check into this, this was released today from the Adrenaline Junkie, Jason Hendricks. It's talking about this woman, she has a Dodge Charger, and she was trying to go to work, and she went back inside because this one guy fell in the hole, and she went back inside to call 911. When she came out, her car was in the hole. Well, she was trying to get to it, but the fire department wouldn't let her. Then her car was in the hole, so pretty interesting stuff. You guys want to look into it. Sinkholes popping up everywhere. Earth crust displacement? I don't know. I guess we'll see, right? Also, on to UFO news. NASA went around this thing. Look, you guys gotta check this video out. This is from Wow For Real. He always does interesting things on UFOs and stuff. Is it one of them old satellites, from like ancient times? Can't remember the exact name of them though, but you guys have got to check that thing out. Very interesting. Also on the Ison news. Ison could be a planet buster. Yes, it can. Still working on that video for you folks. But Ison is not a comet. You know, I've got a lot of evidence, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to release a video on it. I'm still working on it. But Ison is, okay, think about it. You know, like, BP Earthwatch has a great point on this, and you guys are going to have to check this out. You know, talking about how Halley was 15 kilometers. Ison's supposed to be brighter. Think about that one. You know, they keep changing all of its coordinates. You know, Mars might have an effect on it, plus all the trash it's bringing. And when it goes over our North Pole, if Mercury doesn't affect its orbit, it comes around and slams us, it's definitely a planet buster. And I'm going to have a lot of information on this, so if you guys want to check into that, like always. How Saturn's rings were formed and why they are being destroyed. This is the third version from Dark Sky Watcher, if you guys want to look into it. It's talking about how everything in the universe is kind of like a sound frequency kind of thing. You know, he doesn't believe in God, but you know, he has some good, okay, incredible, you know, credible material if you guys want to look into it. Also on the Yellowstone news, this was released today. Excuse me, allergies out the wazoo. Scientists find Yellowstone's volcano is bigger than previously thought. Salt Lake City, Yellowstone's underground volcanic plumbing is bigger and better connected than scientists thought. Researchers reported here today, April 17th, at the Seismology Society of America's annual meeting. We are getting a much better understanding of the volcanic system of Yellowstone, said Jamie Farrell. You know, I don't like the fact that there's earthquakes popping off around Yellowstone, first off. And now they're saying it's bigger than first thought. Really don't like that either. But I guess we'll see, right? Alright, on to space weather prediction. Go ahead and check out the neutron monitors. Seems like everything's calming down. I mean, you know, the solar wind speed is dropping, but you know, we need a constant solar wind speed. Low solar wind speed affects our planet. High solar wind speed affects our planet, but we still need moderate. But as you can see here, cosmic ray density is just flexing around, you know, around the same mark, around 99 now. You know, there was a huge dip, and it's back up again over here on that chart. Excuse me. Daggone allergies. Alright, here we go. McMaruda real-time data. And as you can see here, seems to be back up on the rise after that huge dip we had. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you Helio Viewer. All these sunspots, the one that seems to be the most active is the one that's crossing out right now on the southern limb. Also over here on the southwestern limb, I'm sorry. Also over here, you know, these are starting to die out. So don't, I don't know, magnetic polarity's dropping again. So I guess we'll see on that one. Just craziness. There's been a few little flares, but nothing too major. A pop-off still showing the same one that popped off before on the 13th. So nothing too major as of this time. Fireball reports are up. We had 29 reports come in from California, Arizona. You know, and now I'm thinking, I'm checking these charts. You know, everybody, remember, there's people saying that they thought they seen a fireball, they thought they seen a missile around Texas, right? Okay, well, Arizona's right next door. You know, it's pretty close. You know, and you see California, Arizona. Then you have some on the West Coast, you know, New Jersey, PA, New Jersey, Connecticut. You know, then you have New York. But you have a lot of them around California and Arizona area. You know, you have some in DC as well, Virginia. So there's an East Coast event, but then also around over there. Is there any possibility that what they possibly could have seen could have been, you know, could have been that? I really don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out eventually sometime, right? Also, if you look here at the fireball reports on Lunar Meteor Blogspot, you can see East Coast around Arizona. Also, you know, California, down here in Australia, Africa, and Europe. So, you know, there is some fireball reports coming in, folks, so I guess we'll go ahead and keep an eye on that as well. Alright, now on to earthquake news. As you can see, if you're around Jamaica, Haiti, Virgin Islands, please take heed. You guys are having an uptick today. You got 2.7s, 3.1 to 3.4. You know, all up in the 3s, 2.7. Also, New Madrid Fault, also down here in Central America. Please take heed. Also, up here around Alaska, they had 4.6 today, so watch out for that. Also, Taiwan, Japan, Australia, all that good stuff. Still, watch out over there. Like always, folks, much love from Odd. All sports news will be at the bottom. All links, comedy, also at the bottom. Any news throughout the day, any major news, I will update you throughout the day with all information. Much love, and may God bless you all.